Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. This is Wes with Wes's Corner. Now, I know you're all aware of my YouTube channel, but did you know that you can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify? I am on all of those networks, and I'm looking to expand the brand even more here very soon. Can't wait to see how this channel grows, along with the whole Wes's Corner network. I can't wait to see you be a part of it. Be sure to check out Wes's Corner wherever social media is found. Hey viewers, welcome back to Wes's Corner. Hope everyone is doing well today. It was a gorgeous day here. 50 some degree temperatures, not too cloudy, little bit sunny. Just about right for February. So, I hope everyone's having a good middle of the week. It is hump day, so we are halfway through the week. Thank goodness, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but it's already been a hell of a long week. But now you can relax and unwind and watch me on your phone, your tablet, or your TV, or your computer, or whatever device you watch Wes's Corner on. And today, we're going to discuss what it's like to date as an autistic person. Oh, I know, y'all are getting up in arms like, oh, he's getting saucy with this content today. No, it's actually just a very real part of dating, of being autistic, and those who are single. It's a very real part of day-to-day life. I mean, there's a whole show on it on Netflix called Dating on the Spectrum, I think it is, or Love on the Spectrum. That's it, Love on the Spectrum. So it's not an unexplored subject, but I'd like to give my point of view on it. Now, my current situation is pretty darn good, if I do say so myself, but it hasn't always been that way. See, for years, I struggled to go on dates, to meet people, to fall in love. You know, it's something that all of us deal with, regardless of whether or not we're neurodiverse. We can be neurotypical or neurodiverse and still have dating and relationship issues. It's just a part of life. But it is a little bit different to date as an autistic person, and let me tell you why. Now, how you present yourself, let's say you're on an online dating site, let's go with, Tinder, Bumble, Meet Me, Match, OkCupid, whatever they're using nowadays. I don't know, I haven't been involved in that in some time. But let's say the way you present yourself there doesn't always give off the vibe that you might be autistic. Like, you can type up some information about yourself, put a few pictures up, get some matches, start some conversations. That's not where the problem lies, my friends, my viewers. No. It's when it's time to seal the deal and actually meet in person. See, you can mask up to your heart's content behind your online wall, if that's how you're meeting this person. But once you actually meet them, they might see the signs. They might see your inability to keep eye contact, your odd way of speaking, as they might put it, your difficulty in finding words. You can chalk it up to nervousness, but there's this little bit of nuance that where nervousness doesn't quite describe it. And that makes it a little bit more difficult. It really does. Because the thing is, to a lot of people without the awareness or the insight, they might see that going out with someone autistic is like a red flag. I don't understand why, but it's a thing, and it is traditionally harder for us to find partners than it is for neurotypical people to do so. Just because we present ourselves in that slightly different way, and our potential partner might find that a little bit off-putting. So, I have kids. I have successfully dated in the past and in the present. Just because you're autistic doesn't mean that you're undateable or unmarriable, that you're gonna be doomed to being forever single. Some might like that because a lot of autistic people are very particular. And I've also noticed that a lot of autistic people tend to not be traditional when it comes to dating. There's more of them that are into polygamy or ethical non-monogamy, open relationships, and that's perfectly acceptable too. I mean, there's no laws stating that you have to be monogamous, at least not around here. I mean, they might look down on you if you're not, but you know, this is 2022. There is more sexual freedom and freedom with relationships than there's been in the past, and it's a whole lot more acceptable now, even if it's not completely so, to be non-monogamous. I've noticed that some autistic people are less likely to be monogamous. And that's a whole different dynamic that I'm not really going to explore in this video, because that's not what we're talking about here. But the thing is, it is traditionally harder for us to date, to find partners, to get married. It's not impossible. We do make it work. But we also have different standards. We're particular. We like things done a certain way. We might be seen as controlling in that regard. We're very like we're very particular about our cleanliness and our standards and our habits and our routines. We are very routine oriented. And that can make, especially living with someone else, difficult at times. But it can work as long as your partner accepts and understands you and realizes that you're not ever intentionally trying to make things difficult. It's just how your brain is wired. And then when you date someone, of course, in any and all situations, there is always a chance of offspring. And being an autistic parent is, again, a whole other subject matter. But a lot of people do seem to find that it's weird to have kids with an autistic person. As I've said 100 times over and over, we're not diseased, we're not contagious. We're not gonna give it to you. Um, sure, the child may be genetically predisposed to it. I have 3 children. At least one of them is autistic. I have my suspicions about the other one as well. I feel like the third might be neurodiverse, but maybe more so ADHD than autistic. We have a pretty good sense about these things. Um, Now, if you end up dating another person that is autistic, that's probably going to be an interesting one too, because you're both going to have these different standards and these different orientations for things and how you want things and so on, and that could cause heads to be butted. I'm not sure if it's going to be more or less than it is with someone who's neurotypical, but the possibility is there. But if you are autistic and you are single and you're struggling to meet someone, don't worry. Your mate is out there. If you are actively trying to date, you will meet someone. You're not required to. It's okay if you don't. If you want to be single, then by all means, be single. If you want to be with someone else or with multiple someones and all parties are consenting, by all means, go ahead. Do what makes you happy as long as it isn't hurting anyone else. But you will find someone if you are looking. You will find someone. Even if you weren't looking, you might still find someone. You might be surprised. Love can come in the most unexpected places, no matter who you are. Like I said, it can be a little bit difficult at times. I see your speech patterns, your lack of eye contact, your stimming, and it's just might be a little off-putting to them, which is, I suppose, not their fault. They may not have experienced that kind of thing before. Hopefully they're open-minded and willing to learn. If not, if they don't accept you for who you are, move on. But that is about all I have to say on this one. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to click that notification bell to be alerted of future videos. Join me Friday for episode 2 of Neurodiverse News. Once again, thanks for visiting Wes's Corner. Goodbye.